Tactical morning. I am a tactical laptop bag, and today marks the 15th and 16th weeks of development for Tactical Airsoft Training Simulator. So what do I have for you guys these 2 weeks? So yeah, I am firstly I'm changing my devlog schedule to be every 2 weeks instead of every week because I mean at this point the way I'm starting to get my development cycle running is I'm doing a lot of polish, and that takes a lot more time than just pumping out features, and this game is in need of a lot of polish right now. So that is going to be happening a lot, and all that polish, there's not enough to like put into one devlog in 1 week. It's just like, so guys, I fixed this, and that is it. So I'm extending my devlog timeline to every 2 weeks, and aiming for Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe even every Thursday. Um, Depending on how much work I have to get done. The thing is, because these are devlogs, I realized I don't need to like polish this up for you guys because it's not like online. It's not available to download as of yet. I still want to make this a game before I publish it, rather than just a simulator where you can just be like, "Oh, that was a cool VR experience," and then go on with your merry life. I want this to have an impact on people. So right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the first thing that you may have noticed actually, and that is this brand new soda can machine here, right? So the old vending machine style was goofy, but it just was entirely impractical, and it was bad. I did not like it. But this is a much more simplistic interface, because instead of having to look at the name of the gun that you want to spawn, look for the the section that it's in, and then push two buttons for it to spawn, was way too complicated. So now I have resorted to simply icons of the guns, and you just touch it. Oh, green button pops up. That's your vending button. I noticed during playtesting, whenever people were using that vending machine, that they would enter the selection and then hit the golden magazine toggle button without realizing it already vended. So I realized that people like to actually hit like a vend confirmation button kind of thing. You can choose your selection and then choose if you want to vend it or not. And currently, it only spawns a nice little soda can here. It does not have any like confirmation of what gun you have just selected. I will do that later. I was having a lot of trouble with this system right here, and that is getting the soda can to actually like open. So you just bring your finger up to a little can opener thing that's in there. You can see it's being highlighted. If I pull the trigger, if I can put my there we go. Okay, it will spawn a gun. I obviously have some work to do with the can opening sequence thing there, but you can open the can and it will spawn the gun into your hand, and it'll do it instantly rather than your hand fly away and then come back with the gun in your hand. So yeah, there's that, and of course, menus are in text, so if I hit this ammo button, my selection has entirely changed. So now I can say I want this guy. You'll see this little red knob guy right here, right? So like the coin return buttons, right? That's what inspired this. So you just hit this little button, it'll turn golden, saying it's going to be a golden magazine. So I'm gonna go ahead and spawn this, and you can see, spawns a nice little golden can here. And if I go ahead and open the can one-handed by clicking the bottom of my touchpad, it will spawn the magazine. And there's currently a bug. I'm pretty sure I know what's happening. Actually, after spawning this, I'm not sure if I know what's happening anymore. It could be that it's not updating correctly with the input, but it keeps thinking that you're grabbing this with a trigger, so the smart locking system will automatically keep it locked to your hand, even though I'm not even holding the grip. This is so that way people with 5.1s can still have the standard pull trigger, and now the gun is stuck in your hand until you click the grip button. So yeah, that is the soda can machine. So the next couple of things I have also fixed is the first one being snap turn. I can now properly snap turn without it like actually rotating my room rather than myself. So like if I stand over here and I snap turn, I stay in the spot, whereas before I would rotate this way because it would rotate the entire room with me rather than actually rotating myself. So that has been fixed. and I am pretty happy with that. It was way too hard to find out how to do it. See, next thing is the Masada here and the mid-cap magazine. I really need to add some functionality to this. There we go. And open this guy. Yeah, that was actually smooth. I wonder why I couldn't do that before. Okay, so before, when I started WoW. Oh, I see. That's a bug I gotta fix. Oh, that's also an issue. Okay, so, um, so I was transferring my entire interaction system over to physics. I was having an issue, or actually, I was not having an issue. I was unaware of this issue until recently, where you could enter the magazine, the mid-cap magazine, because it was a physical object, and when you tried to grab it, pull it out, it would just get stuck there, and then the gun would like start shaking and being a seizure. But now it's functioning, as you can see. I'm also having some issues with a lot of weight happening. You can see how much delay there is and shakiness and all of that. But it still feels fine with the filtering system, which I am fine with. So I just need to redistribute some of the weight in terms of all the rigid body things going on in here. I mean, I've seen this as I was like moving around and talking. The vest will now lock if I look down. This is very Pavlov inspired. You can inspired. As you can see, I can look down at my vest and basically look everywhere, and the vest will not follow me. This is very useful when you're looking down and I'm like, where's? Okay, there's that pouch. Where's the hip? And then you find the hip, and you put your gun in there. Makes it a lot easier. I probably should set the rotation a little bit more sensitive because, as you can see, I can sometimes snap out of it by accident while I'm trying to grab things. So yeah, that is a thing that exists. Oh gosh, a thing that exists. A bug I have to fix. Gee whiz, is this physics interaction should not be happening. It's a consequence of moving over to physics interactions. So I will put that on my list of bugs to fix. And I have no idea if this will break anything. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Somehow it doesn't break anything. So that's that. Also, I have not done anything with the distant grabbing yet. I'm still working on the design for the better system for that. Trying to look at different games, see how they do those, and figure out how they're using their system. Also, something else I want to do. I figured this out, how to do this. Making a physical hand presence where you can like push things with your hands, because now everything's physics interactable rather than parent to the hand interactable. So I should be able to push these things as long as I'm holding something. As long as I hold something, I can push things around. But if I'm not holding anything, I can't push anything around, and I need to fix that. Oh yes, next thing up is the bugs. While working on this system, as I was testing to see if speedloaders will spawn. Actually, okay, good. And they do spawn. Only issue is, well, that also exists. Trying to force grab it and it like does this thing, so you have to like flick your hand to it. Here we go. And then I need to fix the thumb pose on this. And then trying to attach this to your magazine and load BBs results in that. So I need to get that fixed. There we go. But if you pinch grab it, then it will allow you to load BBs in. So the behavior will be exactly the same for 5.1s. Oops. But for everyone else, you will notice some issues. And also, this is interesting. Another result of physics interaction system instead is all of that. Oh gosh. I have some bugs to fix. And I will get to those next week. Or actually, the next 2 weeks. So the next 2 weeks is my plan to... The plan for the next 2 weeks, geez, is to just get all of these bugs fixed up and functioning. The bugs functioning, sure. No. Get the bugs fixed up, get some polish work done on everything. I'm not sure if I'm going to fix or work on the distant grab. I really want to get the soda vending machine working fine, or as perfect as possible before I move on to fixing the rest of the bugs. So all depends on how long I get to work on this game. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Happy shooting.